If you're not already using Google Ads to get boat rental leads, then you could be leaving a lot of money on the table here. This is an example of a client. We've been running their Google Ads for a couple years now, and you can see that we're getting some pretty positive results coming through here. So they spent about $7,000 on the ads. Well, it's about $7,088 in total. So not a huge campaign budget, or account budget, I should say. Doing about $40 a day. We're in the early season, so it's kind of leading up to the peak season in the summer, and we kind of scale the budget up as the season progresses, which is one really nice thing about Google Ads is you have control of the dial, so you can crank up your ads when you want or scale them back when you're not offering your boat rental services, for instance. But from that $7,000 investment into the ads, they've generated about $167,000 in sales. So that's like a 24x return on ad spend, which just means for every dollar that they put into Google Ads, they get about $24, $25 back. It actually depends on the campaign. This one's $27, this one's about $24, right? That's an amazing return. There's not a lot of places where you can put $1 in and get $25 back. You're not going to find that in the stock market or even in crypto in most cases. At least not most people. Some people get in at the right time, but this is definitely a more consistent way to generate those sorts of returns. Now, these are highly targeted leads, right? We're not generating a bunch of low quality leads where they have to go chasing after these people. When somebody comes through one of these Google Ads campaigns, they pretty much want to book with this company. And so they can turn a high percentage of these 558 leads into, that's all conversions, more like 478 leads. They can turn those into customers at quite a high rate, which is why the return is quite high here as well. And this isn't something that just happens by setting up a simple Google Ads campaign and then hoping for the best, right? Like we have dialed in landing pages that are conversion rate optimized. Because this is not a huge campaign or account budget, we have keywords and targeting, and everything is very fine-tuned to a level where they can put $1 in and get $25 back. Now, if you're not using a strategy like this for your business, you're probably just leaving money on the table, which nobody really wants, right? So if you reach out, we can get something similar set up for your business. Of course, it would have to be in a different location, but the odds are if you're calling in, you're probably not in the same location where this existing client is. So feel free to reach out. I'll leave a link down below where you can get in touch. Reach out to us. We'd love to sit down, take a look at what you have going on, see if we can get something similar set up. Of course, these numbers are going to vary from industry to industry, and depending on the type of boats and your competition level and where you're located, there's going to be some variance, but the odds are we're going to be able to get a much higher return for your investment into Google Ads than a business owner would be able to get if they just sat down, set up some Google Ads, and tried to get the performance dialed in. Google Ads is like a big black box where there's a million different settings, and if you have one little thing that's not right, then you end up wasting a whole bunch of money and you don't get results. So again, feel free to reach out. Also, if you have questions, leave them down below in the comments, and we'll be sure to get back to them there. Look, if you're the type of person that just doesn't even want to deal with Google Ads anymore, then you can always reach out to me. My company is Missoula SEO Geek. I'll leave a link to my website down below, but we do manage Google Ads for different companies and different industries, and you can come learn about what we do, what makes us unique. You can even read some of the testimonials from some businesses that we've taken from 0 to over $1 million in revenue, like this one here, and really just see that this is the type of thing that's going to explode your business growth. So feel free to reach out. You can always give us a call or contact us through our website, and look forward to working with you.